hate to say it, but it looks like it's going to happen. We are going to see massive shutdowns. So now's the time to prepare for these massive shutdowns. And I know it's not going to be the shutdowns that you're probably thinking. Probably thinking that, the economy's going to shut down. No, it's not. Right? You're probably thinking, is the government going to shut down? No, probably not. Insiders are now warning of massive shutdowns across the United States. The reason is because of a pending recession. Yeah, that's why. Now, we've been talking about this for many months, that there's a possibility of a recession here in the United States. Well, technically, there's more than a possibility we're in a recession. But they say there's a possible recession coming up. Experts believe that it's going to happen towards the end of 2023. So why does this matter? What's going to be shut down? Well, here's what I can tell you. When we end up in a recession, we are going to see massive amounts of layoffs. And when this happens, companies will start to reduce their hours, they'll start to lay off employees, and at worst, they're going to simply close their business, close their doors. So this is what is leading to a massive shutdown. Just think about it. What happens if we can't get things like food processed, right? You just can't get it processed because consumer spending has slowed. People are not looking at the name brand products. They want the store brand. They're looking at rationing food so they don't need to purchase as much. That creates an issue because if we don't need as much food processed, do we need as much processing plants? Right? Do we need that many manufacturers and wholesalers and shippers, and do we need all this stuff? No. This is where economists are saying that we are in this state of limbo, waiting to see which domino is going to fall. And once we see that big domino fall, that's when we're going to start to see this massive amount of layoffs, which is going to create a massive shutdown. So let's just put food out of the question for a second. What happens when we can't get our cars fixed? We can't get computers repaired. We can't get homes repaired. What happens then? Again, a massive shutdown. Just think about what's going to happen if home building just stops and the plants out there that are producing the wood, 2x4s and plywood and all this stuff, right? What happens then? We stop. We don't build. We don't get the materials that we need. There's a shortage. So we could already be seeing a food shortage. We could already be seeing a lumber shortage. What happens when manufacturing gets shut down? Okay, just manufacturing in general. Whether it's a part to an airplane, a part to a tractor, it doesn't matter. It could be a plastic part, okay? Or something out of aluminum or steel, or it could be gold. I don't care. What happens when manufacturing gets shut down? Well, this is the problem that we are about to face. But most people are too scared to admit it, that this is where we're at. Now, this is why I'm saying this now. I'm not saying this to pressure you. I'm saying this to prepare you. We need to be ready for what is coming because it's going to happen and it's not going to be pretty. Now, I want to read you this email that I received about a week ago. So I received this email, and this is from somebody that I've received emails from before. He was, is he or she? It's he. He told me about the whole pandemic, layoffs, all this stuff very early on. Okay? Very early on. But listen to this. He says, "Thanks for the news, bud, but I'm not seeing the rainbows and sunshine that you are seeing." I believe this was a video that I entitled something like "Good News." I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something that had to do with good news, where I believe it was the economy was shifting, prices are going to be a little bit cheaper, so that's good news for those that have a little bit of money. Anyway, so he says, "But I'm not seeing the rainbows and sunshine that you are seeing. I am seeing dark clouds hanging over our heads. I'm the night manager for a manufacturing plant, and I am already being prepped to take on a lesser role during the day shift. My boss informed me that the night shift will be ending on June 4th, but I won't be losing my job. She said that manufacturing has slowed down so much that we can get by with just one shift, not two. This exact same thing happened back in 2008, so I'm pretty sure I know what is coming. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. Go ahead and share with your people if you would like. Here's the thing. This is coming. We are going to see manufacturing slow down a lot and potentially see a shutdown. So be ready. Be prepared. Okay? Because now we are being warned of shutdowns. It's not a shutdown of the entire factory. It's a shutdown of the night crew. Okay? I've heard from people in the past, they run 3 different crews. They run a day shift, a night shift, and a weekend shift. Okay? And again, when I say the past, I'm talking about a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And these people both told me, or no, there's 3 of them that all told me the exact same thing. That yes, their night shift was being let go or being put on the day shift. Their weekend shift, okay, again, being let go, put on the day shift. Okay, all these people put on one single shift. Guess what? Do you need a daytime manager, a nighttime daytime manager, and a weekend daytime manager? No, not if you don't have a nighttime. You don't have a weekend shift. You only have a day shift. You don't need all those managers. Do you need all those people? You need 2 or 3 people running every single machine? Probably not. So guess what? Layoffs. They're moving everybody to the day shift. They're probably going to figure out who is the best one, or they're going to just cut hours. And once they figure out, oh, you're actually the best employee we got working this machine, and you are not the highest paid, we're going to keep you, right? That's what we're going to see. So prepare now, because guess what? It's coming.